everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 70 of Direwolf20's Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode series. Whee! You know, just flying around my base, gonna recharge my hydrogen, gonna recharge my oxygen, get all the good stuff going, because we have more planetary fun to do today. So last episode, right, if we take a look at our quests, through Advanced Rocketry, we got access to a bunch of different useful ores, like Iridium and Dimensional Shard and Prosperity and Rutile and all the good stuff, right? I forget, where did we leave? Was it Novus? Is that where we left our miner, or did we bring it home with us? I don't know, we'll find it. Is this our miner? Yeah, Novus. Well, there's my digital miner. He's done. Ow. Yeah, there's lots of bad guys on this planet. They just like to be annoying. Novus, cool looking planet, right? Like, all kinds of pyrotheum and lava and, like, super scary, evil, hot stuff, right? And we also visited a planet last episode that was all cryotheum and freezing and cold and really cool. Now, I'm going to go ahead and suspect that my space station is not actually around Novus right now, right? Is that correct? So if I try to launch this guy, he's probably going to say the space station is not in orbit around Novus, because I'm having some kind of weird bug with Advanced Rocketry where every time I log out of the game, the space station resets back to Earth. See? Not in the same planetary system. Good to know. Not a problem, though. Not a problem at all, because all I got to do is teleport home, and I'm debating, do I want to take my miner home with me or leave it here? I'm going to say take it home with me, because he's done getting all the stuff that I want him to get, right? So let's magnet all this up, okay? And we'll take him home with me. I think that should be fine. And we'll get our space station back to Novus so we can get a rocket back on the space station, right? And then I'm thinking we might want to just wrap up the Advanced Rocketry quests. And for that, we're going to have to find a planet. Shouldn't be too hard. Only two more left. That has the end-based draconium ore, right? And resonant clathrate. So resonant clathrate, this stuff, is good stuff. Good to have, right? Because that, you know, straight up makes resonant ender, which is cool, right? I can also make ender pearls and all that good stuff. And it's going to be needed later on when we want to get into anglicite from extreme reactors, which I'm not 100% sure what that does. I'm hoping this configuration, by the way, I mean, that looks cool. I would like that. As expensive as this is, I'm pretty sure the config option is enabled in AE2 wireless terminals that makes this work forever and not, you know, like power-based, because that would be cool. So yeah, we need this for quite a few things. At some point, we'll get ultimate crafting to let me show what it's going to actually let me ultimately craft. I probably just have to adjust my UI size. But anyway, let's throw our miner and our guy in here, and let's figure out resonant clathrate, right? So resonant clathrate will come from resonant endstone, I presume. Is that it? Yes. And that can be found on Mars. 0.67, 0.63 on Kepler, 0.7 on Kelt, and 0.60 on Felucca. Cool. And then what about draconium, this one? Also Mars, 0.31, 0.23, 0.30, and 0.29. So let's look at Felucca, because that looks, I don't know where that is, but that sounds cool. And I mean, like, I wouldn't mind taking a look at Mars, but, like, Felucca, I haven't heard that one before. So we gotta teleport up to our space station. We gotta go collect our rocket ship from Novus, right? So let's engage the warp drive for that bad boy. So select planet, up, planet list. Novus is here, right? So we'll do this guy, and then we'll pop over to Felucca. There's a bunch of stuff. Twilight? Ooh, that sounds neat. Proxima B, Terra Nova, Nova Stella, Felucca, and Hubble. I don't even know, dude, but I'm a little bit excited. So let's select Novus here, and we're going to warp over. We currently have 500 fuel. We don't have enough fuel in here. I think that's what I'm basically learning, right? Wireless out of range. Let's pop back home for a sec. We need more dilithium crystals. 100%, no doubt. No doubt. Need more dilithium crystals, which we should have some of. Oh, good. We have plenty of that stuff. Nice. I'm going to request a couple hundred more. We got enough for that? Yeah, we totally do. Start it up. That processing just takes a while. So I think what we'll do is we'll make sure to keep this stuff on the space station. So that when we need it, we have it, right? For warping around. Okay, I'm just going to grab a stack and throw them in here. And that should be refueling our rocket. Nice. All right, so our destination is Novus. Let's warp over there. That's going to take a few minutes. I've noticed, and I don't know if this is like, I'm assuming this is on purpose, right? But when you're warping to other solar systems, right? Like from Sol, which is our solar system, to, you know, one of the other ones, it definitely takes longer to warp there. Like, it's a good few minutes. So let's just come back when we're done. Cool. All right, we're back. All right, so now let's pop down to the planet, courtesy of teleportation, right? To Novus we go. All right, so now we're going to dial this guy up to Novus. And we'll launch our rocket back up to the space station. Then we'll fly the space station to that Phil planet. And then we're cool, right? Look at this crazy planet we're on. Launching in 10 seconds. Let's go, rocket. I did, by the way, ping the mod author and just be like, yo, FYI. Something funny. All right, back when we land on the space station in a moment. Alrighty, where is my beautiful space station? Should be coming in any second. We should see it. I can see it on the mini-map, so that's nice. Hey, there he is! Hi, space station! Alright, before we forget, we should probably make sure to refuel our rocket. What I should really do is get a few more buckets for this. Is that good? Good enough for me. Alright, Felucca, I think is the name of the planet we want to go to, right? So currently, wow, look how close these planets are to each other. There it is, Felucca. Select. That's not too far. Fuel cost of 24. That should be a quick warp, right? So let's warp over there. Once we get to Felucca, I'll go down to Earth and get myself a receiver and RF tools, power cell, and all that good stuff, right? Why are you losing power, Chief? You probably should not be doing that. I should check on my power system. What's up, buddy? What's going on down here? Yeah, see, you're low on power. Why? Why are you low on power? Are we really processing a lot? I mean, we shouldn't be processing that much. We're processing a little bit. Could always turn it off. Did I leave this thing running? Is that what I did? Maybe, but we shouldn't be choking on power so bad. You stop. I mean, maybe we're choking on power. I do have the miner going and a whole bunch of ore processing and whatnot. So you've got plenty of juice. Are you guys running? You are. No gas. No power. Why do you have no power? You've got all the power in the world. You should not be having a problem with power. Explain. Explain. Definitely something funny going on here. Using and needed. Yeah, you're choking on power. Why would that be? Because you're... I mean, to be fair, you're using a bit of power too. Maybe we should get the better conduits down here. That might be the problem. Do we have the better conduits? We do. I mean, I could upgrade these guys, right? What do we got going on here? First off, you guys shouldn't be connected, should you? I don't think so. Are you better now? That might help. Oh wow, you rapidly dropping now. That definitely helps with part of the problem. Could that have bit the whole time? I only just recently put that there though, so there's that. Interesting. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright, maybe I'll hold off on upgrading my power. Still trying to troubleshoot, as you can tell, why occasionally my power stops behaving itself. And it might just be some bad dire wire, to be fair. But it looks like we have a net gain on power right now, so that's good. And to be fair, these things are all still running, right? So yeah. Nice. Beautiful. I love it. Okay. Back to what we were doing, right? So we were getting a receiver and a power cell card linked to ID 1 and a power cell. And let's not forget those conduits. And then back to our space station, please. Earth to space station. Teleporting up. Alright, so now we're going to head down to this new planet that we just discovered, which should be Felucca. And let's go. I'll meet you guys down there. So confirming, we have our charge porter, we have our power cell, we have a linked card to RF1, and we have a matter receiver. Works for me. Off we go. Dudes, look at this cool place. It's dark, so there's that. But, ooh. Oh boy, and creepers. And creepers. No exploding creepers around my rocket, please. I would appreciate that. Dudes, look at that cool sunrise. That is awesome. And look at how many mobs are just taking damage underground. Nice. Alright, this planet looks cool. I like the looks of this planet. So what we're looking for is resonant clathrate, right? So what I'm going to do is say that in Felucca is going to be somewhere in the 30s. Probably be my best bet, 30 to 40. And then we were also looking for draconium, right? And that on Felucca is going to be somewhere around 14, 15. 13 is probably where we're going to want to go for that one. So first things first, right? We know what we got to do here. We've only done this a dozen times, so we should be familiar enough with this, right? Boom. Pop this guy down. Link the card. Output all sides. Right? You are going to be set to be Felucca. Neat. And then we're going to destruction gadget our way straight down. Whee! Right to about Y level 30. Which should be, hey, did we just find some? Yeah, we did. Hold on, nobody panic. Resonant Endstone. So I'd like to get the ore version of this so that we can try. We've had no luck harvesting Resonant Endstone, right? Like at all. But, oh, you never know. All right. So what did I say? 13-ish? That should be fine. Vein mine! Did I bring food with me this time? Ah, I'm a genius, I did. Good job, Direwolf. Hey, look! Ender Draconium ore. Yay! Vein mining. Give me the block version of that too, Chief. Thank you kindly. Alright. So, whee! Right out of there. We've got what we need. Now it's mining time. So, like a genius, I put my miner in the A system. So let's grab it. But hey, this is why we have teleporters set up. Because you know Dyer. He derps and he forgets things. Actually, I want those buckets. Give me all three. Yeah. And give me that ender chest. Cool. So let's test dialing up to Felucca. There you are. Dial. Nice. Cool. And then you can chill right here, Mr. Digital Miner. Boop. There's this weird sound that I'm hearing. Are you guys hearing that? It sounds like a click. What is that? What is that sound? Am I crazy? It might be a creeper underground taking damage from... Hear it? That noise. What is that noise? Oh! I saw it. Electric mushrooms. What are these? Oh, hello. They make noise. I don't know what they do. They're electric mushrooms. That's all I know about them. They don't have any use. Interesting. Okay. Well, at least we know where the noises come from. I'm not crazy, right? Like, what is this noise I keep hearing? Oh my goodness. So let's config you. We're going to do a new item stack filter for Ender Draconium ore, and a new item stack filter for Resonant Endstone. Save. Back. Auto eject off. Silk on. Right? We want silk it? I think we want to silk it. Yeah, I think so. Start. Wow, that's a lot. That is a lot. Holy cow, that's a lot. Now, I'm not sure if we're going to actually get Resonant Endstone. Right? How much power are you using? 15,000 RF a tick. Yikes. That's a lot of RF. That is a lot of RF. Holy cow, that is a lot of RF. But that's only because I'm silking it, right? Like, because the reason I want to silk touch it is so I can, like, do that, right? And we can presumably then, you know, place it down on the ground. And we'll have a better return on Draconium by vein mining like that, right? So that's probably what I'll want to do. So let's get the Ender Chest back here. I might not let this run for that long, right? But auto eject back on. Right, you do your thing. And you import your Draconium, and I'm gonna call that, did we quest complete those things? I might have to actually mine the Resonant stuff, because I think it's not looking for the non-block version of it, right? It's looking for that. Alright, so I'm gonna call that cool. Let's get off this planet for a little bit. I don't know what these electric mushrooms are all about. But we'll come back here to turn this, you know what, I'm gonna turn it off now. Once we get the need for Draconium, we'll remember to come back to Felucca and get lots of Draconium. I can't believe there's that much of it. Though, to be fair, there's probably a lot of other things that are in the whitelist. So, cool. Alright, so what I wanted was the Resonant Endstone. Let's put this in a semi-intelligible place, because sometimes that causes, yeah, liquid to spill. So, in preparation for that eventuality. Boom, Resonant Clathrate. Cool. Good times. Big ol' win. So does that officially wrap up? I want to say pretty much, yeah. I don't know what the Astro Body Processor is all about. I think that's for, like, mining, but I might hold off on that for now, because we've spent a lot of the last few episodes. A lot. Oh, and this bug is making it really annoying to claim quest rewards. Well, I can't wait till this gets fixed. I, in fairness, did not check to see if there was a mod pack update recently, so I should do that. But you get the idea. So I'm excited. I hope you are too. Because we've pretty much completed all of advanced rocketry. How cool is that? So I think my project now should be to figure out what our next tasks should be, right? I think power might be one of the things I should maybe consider. Basalt, an ironwood chair. Hooray. I think we should look at doing power. A little bit of a better situation with power. Wenge door, lanterns, augment, lapidary, whatchamacallit, spaghetti and meatballs. We've already eaten that though, right? Yeah. Lapidary calibration is not terrible. Basically lets you use, oops, I didn't mean to have that opened. Loot. Basically lets you use diamonds and whatnot and emeralds for a fuel source, which is cool. Hey, sturdy casings, light gray concrete powder, wenge doors, overclocker upgrades, all the fun things. Yeah, so I think what we should do, let's look at the quest book. I'm going to put away the spaghetti and meatballs, and I haven't eaten delighted meals yet. But we will. The reason I made myself a strawberry smoothie is because it has fruit in it. And right now, fruit is the lowest level that I've got. So I figured, I'll eat a bunch of, you know, it's 1.5% each. I'll eat a bunch of those and I'll be good. So, let's take care of things. Quest-wise, right, we've completed advanced rocketry. Completely completed, I would say. So with advanced rocketry being done, right, ooh, Choice reward. Prudentium excavator or emerald excavator? I don't know. What do you want from me? Why do you make me have to choose things? Looking at gates, right? Advanced rocketry led right into the bragging rights chapter, right? So we've completed this stuff, right? We're getting to bragging rights. Mystical agriculture could be something that we do next, right? Getting a master infusion crystal would be the way to go for that. And getting some inferium seeds. I wonder how much inferium we have from our mob farm. Because I did put a drawer upgrade in inferium, right? So we have 341 stacks of inferium essence, which sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's not a lot. It's not that much. I mean, it sounds like a lot, but it's really not that much. We're going to want more. Maybe. I don't know. It depends. Depends how much mystical agriculture we want to do, to be fair. If we want to do a lot of mystical agriculture, then it's not a lot. If we want to do just a little bit to supplement certain things, right? Like, how are we for emeralds? You know, could have seen better days, right? We're not great on emeralds, right? But the problem with emeralds is that they're a tier 5 seed, and tier 5 seeds have a little bit of a shenanigans recipe. Not terrible, but a little bit of shenanigans. Needs a nether star, and it needs blocks of emeralds and supremium ingots and some kind of tier 4 essence, any tier 4 essence, right? And that's your tier 4 crafting seed. Tier 4 crafting seeds need also starlight infusion, and they need some kind of tier 3 essence, right? And tier 3 crafting seeds need some kind of tier 2 essence, and tier 2 crafting seeds need some kind of tier 1 essence. So we'll need to do a little bit with mystical agriculture, but we're going to have to look into that one. Not sure how much I want to do with that. It might be cool to get a few specific resources through mystical agriculture. Might not be terrible. We didn't do a lot with Ex Nihilo and Psi, and I'm not sure that we will. Ender.io, we also never did anything with, it looks like, because I didn't even get a simple machine chassis, which, you know, yeah. But we might want to look into doing Ender.io, because I assume that there's some kind of things that we need to do Ender.io for. Environmental tech, also kind of nice, right? And we get litherite solar panels for that, so that's cool. So we might want to look into the environmental tech solar panel structures. I don't know how crazy environmental tech is, right? So I'm guessing it's the the problem I always have with environmental tech, right? Oh, preferred magenta lens? Okay. That's interesting. Usually that's not the case. Did he change the lens preferences? Because that's also a high chance of getting that stuff. Prefer purple lens. Interesting. So the crystal laser lens, unless this has been changed fundamentally, it looks like it might have been. Is there no longer a crystal laser lens? Because that's a really nice change for environmental tech. I don't see a crystal laser lens. Ooh, that's cool. I like it. And that's a pretty high % chance of getting those things, right? That is cool. That is super cool. All right, we may be looking more at environmental tech, but we need the power first for it, right? So should we do nuclear craft next? Does that sound like a cool plan? I feel like that sounds like a cool plan. Does nuclear craft sound good? Is there a chapter for nuclear craft? There is. Ooh, yeah. Would you guys want me to do nuclear craft? I feel like that's a good choice. And that'll get us more power, because power good. And that'll get us... So I'll probably want to upgrade some of my wiring, for sure. My problem being, more so than anything right now, is that I'm still running the orange cables around the base. We should have enough ender pearls now, though, from all the mob killing that's probably happened. Oh yeah, look at that. We have ender pearls for days. Oh, wrong thing. Where you at? There you are. Right, how are we for ender pearls? Oh yeah. We are 100% cool on ender pearls for now. So yeah, we should have no problem making vibrants. Yeah, vibrant energy conduits, which I'm pretty sure I taught, and I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I set it to use the enhanced energy conduits. Nice. So that'll reduce the energy cost of things just a little bit. Though why do you need to make enhanced energy conduits? You have some. They're right here. I don't understand why you're making... Oh, you have to make energetic alloys to make vibrance. That's right. Okay, that's fine. Cool. So I think that's our plans, right? Let's do nuclear craft. I think, because a lot of people have been asking me to do it. I played with it a little bit in Modern Skyblock, but not a lot. And it looks like a cool mod for sure. So let's do that. I'd also like to get a form of flight. Is that possible? Can I get an angel ring? Is that a thing at this point in the game? Can I do that? Let's look at that again. Angel ring. I remember looking at it and being like, that's right. You need an elytra, which recipe-wise doesn't look terrible. So we can make an elytra. The problem is we need to get some dragon's breath and a nether star, right? And that's a little bit more tricky. So should we look into doing some kind of wither killing machine? That might be doable too. Because I'd like an angel ring so that I can have creative flight. And then we could do nuclear craft. And I think that would be a cool source of... I think we should do that. Does that sound good? Right. So creative flight followed by nuclear craft. That's our source. That's the direction we're going to go. So if we're going to do an angel ring, we're totally going to need more grid power. But we can look into that. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. All right. That's cool. And then we can also get into Draconic too, can't we? Like, do we have access to Draconic Evolution at this point? I feel like we should. It says I need to go through extreme reactors to unlock that gate. And I also need environmental tech, apparently. Why would that be? Why would that be? I'm just curious at this point. Ah, that would be why. Haha! Because we need litherite and we need plutonium from extreme reactors. So we definitely have to do extreme reactors so that we can get plutonium. And we need a dislocator per Draconic? Really? Whew, okay. I mean, that just seems weird, but okay. Genetics processor. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And litherite for oh my goodness. Draconium's going to be heavily gated in this pack, isn't it? Oh my goodness. But luckily, I think a lot of this stuff we are actually good on. So, all right, take a breath. We're going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. Yes, so we're going to want more power from extra utilities, and we're going to want the angel ring, but we want to get a wither killer going, right? So I think what I'm going to do between this episode and next, I'm going to plan for what my wither killer is going to look like. Now, I am significantly progressed in astral sorcery, right? And I'm guessing that a mob grinder is going to be heavily gated because this thing is stupidly broken. Not terribly gated. And can mob crushers kill a wither now? I feel like somebody told me that they can. And didn't we do that in Project Modern Skyblock? I'll test that. Because if this thing can kill the wither, that's OP, but fun. But this thing is usually what we use to kill the wither. And it's also OP, right? Crystal swords are no problem for us, right? The Draconic Core might be a problem. But isn't there like a sneaky way to get plutonium? There might not be. You might actually have to run a reactor to get plutonium. So this might not be doable at this point for us. Without building environmental tech and plutonium, just to get the ability to auto-kill the wither. But Astral, I can use to auto-kill the wither. We did that in our Let's Play series a while back, and it's been so long since I've done it, I'd like to do it again. So I think we should plan on using Astral to kill withers. So let's plan that in the next episode or two, right? We'll set up a wither spawning area. We'll set up a wither killing area. We're also going to need wither skeleton skulls, which I totally do not have at all at this point, right? But we do have... Did we set up... We did, right? In here, set up the capability... We're collecting a lot of Ender Essence, of Mob Essence stuff, right? But we didn't set up a Mob Spawner. But we can, because we're getting lots of Essence, right? So that should be fine. So what I might do is... Maybe I can get a kit. There's a Signalum upgrade kit. Let's get an Electrum upgrade kit. So let's get some Electrum. And a silver gear. Do we not have silver gears? Oh, we do. Right, that shouldn't be too big of a problem. And I just want to prepare for what's going to be the spawning and killing of lots of wither skeletons. So we'll upgrade this guy. So now he can hold 512 buckets worth of that liquid, and we're producing some from our mob farm. So by the time we get around to wanting to spawn wither skeletons, which will probably be in the next episode or two, we'll do that. Now the only problem with that is that how are we going to get lots of their skulls, right? Because we don't have the mob masher, which is usually the way to do it. So we could... Is this thing at all possible? No, definitely not at this stage, no. Beheading is an enchant from Cyclic. Yeah. Or we can use, like, you know, the cleavers. So we might need to set up a cleaver for wither skeleton skulls. That's probably what we're going to need to do. So instead of killing things, and to be fair, we have a couple Terrasteel cleavers, which have beheading 2 on them already. Right? Do you have any upgrades available, kids? Terrasteel cleaver, you say. You've got 2 modifiers left, and we could put more beheading on you, right? Because the beheading modifier, I remember, unless it's changed, shouldn't be too bad. Let's go back up a chapter here. We're all kind of pretty much just planning for next stuff, right? Beheading is just an ender pearl and obsidian. Easy peasy, right? So we could totally get like a beheading 4 on our Terrasteel cleaver, which should hopefully help. So let's plan to set that all up next episode. For now, Deltoy signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We will come back next time and get ready to kill some withers so we can get some nether stars so that we can have cool and fun things. For now, take it easy.